Manchester United and Manchester City will be bidding to reach the semi-finals of the FA Cup this weekend. Both Erik ten Hag and Pep Guardiola's teams come into the domestic competition following brilliant European victories in midweek. City kickstarted the week with a whopping 7-0 victory over RB Leipzig, progressing 8-1 on aggregate. United then secured their place in the Europa League quarter-finals with a 1-0 win over Real Betis on the night, 5-1 on aggregate. Attention now turns to the FA Cup as City host Burnley and United welcome Fulham to Old Trafford. Ahead of the FA Cup weekend, here is all you need to know about this stage of the draw. Quarter-final ties. The last 8 of the FA Cup is the last round, which is not played at a neutral venue. Both United and City were drawn at home against their respective opponents, meaning that Manchester will play host to 2 ties this weekend, at the Etihad on Saturday and Old Trafford on Sunday. From the semi-finals onwards, matches will be played at Wembley Stadium, with the competing clubs receiving an equal amount of tickets for their fans. Are there replays? There are no longer replays at this stage of the competition. Ties which are level after 90 minutes will go to extra time and then penalties if they cannot be separated by the extra half an hour. Who could United and City face in the semi-finals? Should United and City get past Fulham and Burnley respectively, they could face each other in the semi-finals or one of Brighton and Hove Albion and Grimsby Town, or Sheffield United and Blackburn Rovers. What is the suspension rule in the FA Cup? Players who have been booked in 2 consecutive FA Cup games in a row are suspended for the next round of the competition. Neither United nor City have players suspended for this reason, but the Reds will be missing Casemiro. The Brazilian midfielder received a straight red card last weekend against Southampton, and his suspension begins in the FA Cup as it is only valid for domestic matches, hence why he played against Real Betis on Thursday night. Now